Hi, I'm Duke Nukem, and you're watching GR TV.
Have you heard the news? Bad things come in twos, but I never knew.
When I saw the movie Wanted, it just felt like, man, this is a game already.
Holy shit, where the fuck's the game? Like, how come nobody's doing a game on this? They make games for...
Actually, I knew there was a game coming, but...
yeah, they make, yeah, of course, if Grin took you to see the movie, you'd probably expect that they were working on a game. But yeah, I mean, I think you see a lot of games based on movies. You're like, who the fuck wants to play a game based on that movie? I think Wanted is the opposite of that. We say this all the time, but you've seen the movie. Why am I gonna, give you that same story? You paid your money. You want a new fucking story. You bought a $60 game. I want the next stage in the fiction or a prequel story. Like for Riddick, we went back and showed, the story that happened prior to the events of the first film. For Wanted, the movie ends and bang, we start the player right away with, the game storyline. Wesley is already a badass, so yes, we do put the player through a training level, but we do throw, we do it at a very quick pace, very fast action pace. He literally, wakes up from the last scene in the movie, wakes up in the chair that he's sitting in at the end of the film. That really doesn't ruin anything, and the game starts. So for us, we literally want to grab the player by the balls and rip them right through the story of the game.
But there are a couple of things that abilities that he has, and you mentioned it, that you're lending it a little bit from other games.
Sure.
And can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's like we love big fans of Gears of War and the cover mechanics that they did, but where their cover mechanics are sort of these big, hulking guys using cover, ours are more fast-paced, quick assassin, chaining one cover to the next, to the next, to the next. It's sort of Max Payne on steroids. So taking something that you've seen before in like Gears and really putting a unique spin on it. When we saw the original, animatics of the grayscale that Timur had done before the film had even been made, those curved bullets were part of that right away, and it was like, holy shit, that's a fucking amazing gameplay mechanic. How has no other game ever made a game with curving bullets? The guys in Grin Barcelona really drove home the point of, hey, you know what? We need to make the curved bullet mechanic, because it happens so often in the game, we need to make it something that we give control over that curved bullet to the player. Allow the player to use that 360-degree radius, curve the bullets around objects, around people, and you start using curved bullets to hit headshots, and the bullet trails in, and you see the bullet go into the guy's head explode in a burst of carnage. Like, that's the kind of, that's the kind of degree that we wanted to put in a gameplay mechanic, but we never forgot about the gameplay.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it a great deal.